I just want to let people know that I had to make a sacrifice yesterday. It was either my rent or my cell phone service. So I want to ask the audience, if you had a choice, would you pay your rent or would you pay your cell phone bill? Well, I had to pay my rent, and I'm tapped. And I want to say thank you to people that wanted to support yesterday, because I still owe a little bit more money in my rent, because mind you, my check doesn't cover it all the way through unless I get more hours, but it's a late night shift, so take it with a grain of salt. But ladies and gentlemen, good morning, happy Friday to you. My name is Keiki Alexander Bailey. You know me as Panda or the Panda Photographer, and I just document everything I do in my life and transparency. This channel is all about transparency and raw lives. I don't get paid by YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying this again because a lot of people did not see what YouTube has done, and now it's out of the bag. YouTube listened to the government, and the government was shadow banning and banning you off of YouTube for the wrong reasons. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm one of those creators that has been suppressed on the platform. And mind you, it takes about 4 months to get a $100 check from YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't make a lot of money right now, but I'm doing my best I can. But on this channel, we help feed individuals that are houseless. They're just in my situation. I try to give back to my community, give away free skates, give away free food, give away free, mind you, mental health guidance. So with that said, everyone, I'm just like you, your mom, your sister, your brother, human. That's all. I'm no one special, just a guy telling his story. So ladies and gentlemen, please do subscribe, like, and share. You want support? There's a Patreon that you can join. The links are down in the descriptions below. But there are also financial links, like a PayPal, Cash.app, Venmo, if you decide if you want to contribute or to show your support for the content that I do create that YouTube suppresses. Oh man, Panda. And I know this because why my uploads don't receive the same amount of views as my lives. But I digress. Anyway. So happy Friday to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. And had to make some sacrifices. So I'm right now using the Wi-Fi service to live stream this. So I had to make a choice yesterday, everyone. Hard choices, but that's okay because we get the cell phone service turned back on. It's just that right now, these past 3 weeks were just financially a burden on me. I had to buy flowers for my deceased friend and girlfriend that was horribly murdered in this country due to Asian hate crimes, So take it with a grain of salt, everybody. But this is what I want to say to all the haters, because I don't understand why the haters are. Yeah, why are you on my?
Nobody gives a fuck about what you do. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm trying things. How you gonna knock somebody in the world for actually trying to do something? Trying. Since when has it become not cool to try? Fucking loser.
Just wanna reflect and, say those words to those people that really think they're smart and they are intelligent than me. When, mind you, I had the best career opportunities. And I'm 46, so I'm not ashamed that I went from being, a very complex and more educated person than I still am that person. It's just the fact that, I'm in New York City, and times are a bit different here. And people don't seem to have an open mind or open opinion. Everyone's entitled. Just like the other day, you had 2 young people sitting on Queens Plaza Park questioning me what I'm doing when I'm recording a homeless individual that's doing something very unethical in our society. This is why young people stay at my business. The next time another person tells me what to do, I'm going to teach them a lesson. Know your Constitution, your human, and your civil rights. With that said, everyone. But yeah, everyone, I'm just sitting in the park. And yeah, I had to make a sacrifice yesterday, everyone. So it's either my rent or my cell phone bill. So, and keep this in mind. I don't got a lot of money. So, and I don't get a lot of support. So, let's be fair. I get out of, let's say, how many subscribers I have? 900, what is it, 600? No, 6,952, something like that. Out of that number, only 0.08% of you financially support. Yeah, and that is just a few people. That means maybe 3 to 5 people. Yeah, 3 to 5 people out of that number. Now, YouTube says I have 6,952 subscribers. So, if I do, why is my impressions very awkward rated? Why is it that, like, when I look at my durations, I see bots? I see very inconsistent. Like I said, YouTube is not being fair. If you haven't heard what YouTube has done, you're blind. YouTube violated everyone's rights. It literally violated the First Amendment because they listened to the Biden administration. And even before the Biden administration, governments have been controlling YouTube since day one. So, if you haven't seen the article and you haven't read the article, I suggest read it. It's important. You guys have a right to complain to YouTube now. Now you guys have a right to say what you want to say about YouTube now. YouTube has been scamming and lying to us from the very start. Violating our First Amendment right. And mind you, banning accounts that did nothing wrong, and nothing wrong at the point where it violated any terms or services or policies or copyright or trademark copyright or intellectual property in that matter. Now YouTube wants, mind you, it's going to happen to some channels. Keep telling people, hey, use your own content. Because if you don't, and you don't get permission, you're pretty screwed. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I kept saying this for a long time. Like, you don't own your YouTube channel. YouTube does. This is why YouTube keeps changing the parameters and the terms of services and the policy. So, but anyway, guys, I won't be out the cell phone for a while, so thank you for listening. But I just want to let you guys know that, like, I had to make a choice last night or yesterday: rent or cell phone. Now, if anyone wants to support, be my guest, but you don't have to. Because like I said, only 0.08% are financially supported, and only 1.2 of you are mind you, are hitting the like button. That's a very low number. Guy's car is smoking over there. But with that said, everyone, have a good Friday, alright? Enjoy your Friday. Do what you do best. Stay out of trouble. Don't get into any trouble. Alright, folks. But thank you for supporting. I want to say thank you to those that mind you, to those that did support. Thank you all the time. All right? It's like I said, I'm looking at my analytics. I'm like, yeah, YouTube has just destroyed my channel. But with that said, everyone, I'm going to have to be struggling for the next couple of weeks, it looks like. So, yeah, thank you for your mental support. I want to see Michael, Alicia, who else? Michael, Alicia, Bill. Yeah, there's only really 3 supporting right now. Yeah, 3 people. Really, the only 3 that are really supporting financially and mentally, because they're the only ones that really are talking. Except for Top General, he talks to me. He doesn't financial support, but he does come in here from time to time. But like I said, everyone, the only 3 that actually are financially supported. I appreciate that, because it's right now like times are getting a little bit too complicated and rough. And right now, the city of New York is going through some shit. There's been nothing but violence and violence and violence. And look what happened this morning in Manhattan. Close call. Like, literally, you walking at 4 a.m. coming from work, and 2 individuals approach you and then try to rob you, and then they shoot you. Come on, man. That's not cool. Do you see what's going on in New York City, everyone? Yo, let me tell you guys, like, you guys are blind. First and foremost, you got this fucking pedophile teacher, right? Look at her. Look at her face. You got this pedophile teacher, right? Sexual assaulting a special needs child. Not only she's going to die in prison, everyone, but no one likes pedophiles in prison. Or in reality, period. And I say to myself, ma'am, why would you destroy your life over a sexual desire? That's, mind you, that is unethical to a child. You are very disgusting. You deserve life without a possibility of parole. All right? Then you had this shit. You have 2 off-duty NYPD officers on a train, not in their business. Mind you, this is at the most popular Penn station when you catch the LIR back to either Queens or Long Island, right? And this guy has the balls enough. Mind you, this place, Penn Station, is so well protected. Right upstairs is a federal building. One Penn Plaza is a federal building. Why would you try to rob someone in a federal... Anyway, he tried to rob 2 plain officers with a gun and ends up getting shot himself. Not very smart. Just the night before, we were just in the East Village. A teen girl gets stabbed. Teenagers are stabbing each other. Wait, that's not only the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. No.
Moments at this 3rd Avenue subway
off-duty
station.
police officer gets shoved on the
NYPD
tracks.
officer who just wrapped up patrol at the UN General Assembly found himself shoved onto these tracks. Now we're told that this all stemmed from some form of a dispute with the...
Oh, that's not it, everyone. Check this out. If I screenshot it, I did not. Damn it. So right now, NYPD is looking for another 13, 14-year-old boy that shot another 13, 14-year-old boy in the head. Yeah. That goes to show you that we're not teaching our children shit. Goes to show you that what are we teaching our children? Yeah, if you didn't read about that, let me find the story so I can show you guys. Another 13, 14-year-old child shoots another 13-year-old child in the head. Come on, guys. And you're harassing me? What are you harassing me for? Why you keep bothering me? And this is why I keep telling everyone, if you keep bothering me, you harassing me, that means, yo, why you on, mind you, get off the cock. Get off it. What's your point? You ain't making no damage. All you're doing is yelling on your emails or whatever, text messages. Even, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I get harassed emails all the time. But now I don't actually read those because those are filtered now. Those automatically get deleted. I don't even have time to read those. Sometimes I used to read it just to get a laugh. But now I don't read them anymore. But I guarantee it, those same people are still emailing me for the dumbest shit. Go worry about yourself, bro. Because I guarantee you wouldn't be saying any of that shit that you say in your emails personally in my face. Because I clap your ass. And you know I will. And you know I have clapped someone on this live stream before. If you don't know what clap means, you get dealt with. You get smacked. You're going to get punched. You're going to get dealt with. You feel me? You're going to get your shit pushed in. You feel me? Because half of you people that talk on the internet and get crap, you're a bunch of pussies. You're cowards. On this channel, everyone, I have fought people on live streams. I have been harassed by police. I have been harassed by known people for no reason. And put them in their place. So, go learn your fucking, go serve your country, you punks. Or do something for your country. Oh, that's right. Too late. The country already did something for you. And that is, yeah, your tool. This is why I keep telling you, like I told these other two young people the other day. Why are you going to violate my First Amendment? I'm old. I'm way old, above your age, child. People record homeless people for personal gain. You, and then this is what I say. You gave the city your social security number for personal gain. You're a broke young chick that dropped out of high school and is in a homeless shelter. Nah, man. This is why I don't mess with any of these women in New York City. Because I'm be honest with you, a lot of these women in New York City are not as honest as the women I've been with. E was honest, Yuki was honest, Arun was honest. Yo, no. And mind you, yeah, they might not be black or white, and yeah, they're Asian women, but at least they were fucking honest. Here, girls looking for sugar daddies and shit. Like, I'm gonna get this nigga paid for my shoes and get this dude to give me my money, give me money. Yeah, that's all they look for. And mind you, they do this to multiple men, thinking that we men, some men like myself, don't know what you women are up to, and you men do it to women too. Let's not get that. Let's get that straight. You men do it to women too. So with that said, everyone, I'm just sitting here in Long Island City, and I made a sacrifice yesterday because, mind you, my job doesn't pay enough, man. I wish it did, man. I had to sacrifice either my rent or my cell phone service. Mind you, my cell phone service is not that much. It's $45, but mind you, I also owe back rent. So I had to make up for the back rent and the rent that I had. So you gotta understand, everyone. The person that was allowing me to stay at the hotel is a really nice person, right? He's a really nice guy, and I knew him for years now. And he's giving me an opportunity, mind you, he would give you also an opportunity too. He hooks everybody up. If you are a little short, yeah, I can do something for you. He'll literally hook it up, but you know, I gotta make it right. So I had to pay up my dues, you know? So it was worth the sacrifice because he's been helping me since, mind you, right, Michael? Right, Bill? The owner of the hostel has been helping me this whole entire fucking summer. He said, fuck you guys, excuse my language, but he didn't really mean that literally. But what he meant by, like, wow, people don't understand when they see a good person or not. You help me, you help my business. You never ask me for anything. You know what? He said, you know what? Whenever you need a place, let me know, Panda. Let me know in advance and I got you. And I said, okay, I'm gonna probably need this for these days. See? You guys, Because he watches the videos. He's like ashamed. Like, yo, dude, why do people don't really support you? You're really doing so amazing shit in New York. You got nothing. You are a broke man, and you literally giving back rollerblades and food and skates and pizzas. And mind you, you're talking to all these businesses. I said, I don't need that kind of fame. I just want people to acknowledge that you don't need a badge. You don't need a fucking superhero cape to do the right thing. But I guess people don't want to learn to do the right thing. So you gotta show people how to do the fucking right thing. And even that doesn't come to acknowledgement. And I keep telling him, listen, as long as people are happy, I'm happy. I don't give a fuck what everyone else gotta say. As long as I give skates, I give people back what they need, I'm happy with that. I can live with that. I can live going broke and give him this homeless guy my last $5. Well, I gave him a get to go last night. So with that said, yes, I bought me and him a good to go last night. And now I got $1.66 in my name. $1.66, everyone. Oh, you don't believe me, huh? Let me take a screenshot of my account. Here we go. I'm rich, bitch. Bam, bam. I got $1.66. Imagine that was $166 right now. You know what I would do? Grocery shopping again. Yeah, it's that time. I need to go grocery shopping. Mind you, it's been the week, and yeah. So time to go grocery shopping. Yeah, grocery shopping, pay for my phone bill, and what else? Get another Metro card for next week. If you guys don't see what's going on in Subway, there have been a lot of police officers giving out tickets. There are a lot of things that are not working in the Subway. This is why, like, I'd rather walk. Get back here again. Yeah, legal services on mobile. You should try it, everyone. I did. But anyway, yeah, everyone. So right now, I'm just sitting outside. I'm just chilling right now. I'm going to my storage. I'm just taking my time. But I just want people to know that I had to make a choice. Rent or cell phone. But, you know, I can, like, literally turn that on later. Because, honestly, I do need a cell phone. Because, you know, two-way verification process when you enter your accounts. You know how you have to access the internet or your cell phone and they want two-step verification process? Yeah. But, you know. This guy looking for... See? Like I said, everyone, gotta be very careful on these streets of New York City, man. A lot of mental health is taking place. And it's looking like Portland once again. A little bit. But this guy was like, did you see that guy? But to the haters.
Nobody gives a fuck about what you do. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm trying things. How you gonna knock somebody in the world for actually trying to do something? Trying. Since when has it become not cool to try? Fucking losers.
Once again, to you haters.
Fuck about what you do. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm trying things. How you gonna knock somebody in the world for actually trying to do something? Trying. Since when has it become not cool to try? Fucking loser.
And that is to the people that don't have a good education, that wants to target and troll and harass people. But anyway, if you guys want to support, just like, subscribe, share. If you guys want to help out with groceries, this is what I was recommending last night. Download Instacart. If you guys don't know what Instacart is another way to save money when go grocery shopping. I already showed you guys before what Instacart is. I bought the same groceries that was at the same food bazaar for cheaper. Like those vegan sausages, they wanted $10. I got those for $7. Like those vegan burgers, they wanted $12. I got those for $8. You see? Instacart is the way I go shopping, everybody. I don't physically go shopping anymore to the market, unless I do go to the market. I do go to the market. But when I want to go food shopping to save money, I use Instacart. Let me see if I have it. Here's my grocery list. Nope, not my grocery list, Where's my grocery list? Oh, my panda. But anyway, so this is what happened to us this past few days. But no one realized what was going on in New York City, but I digress. But other than that, everybody, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to kick it. But if you guys want to help me out with groceries, because I'm going to need some more groceries. Oh, yeah. Let me show you that I also had a problem with I wanted to... I'm not sure if the owner wants me to say something about it, but I'm going to say something about it. So, this happened the day before yesterday, right? And I didn't say anything to the guy. I saw him use mind you, roasted sesame oil is expensive right now, everyone. It's expensive. This guy goes into my food bin. Mind you, I had a food bin with my label on it. He takes out my food bin and takes the oil out, and mind you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need that much sesame oil to fry stuff. You need a teaspoon, that's all, right? Or tablespoon. This guy pours almost 1/3 of the fucking bottle in a fucking pan. I didn't see it, but when someone's like, oh, he's burning something downstairs, I go downstairs, right? This is yesterday. I said, so you're the one using my fucking sesame oil? I didn't even open that. I'm using my avocado oil. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not open my sesame oil at all. It was still sealed because I use avocado oil. It has a better burn point when searing or frying things, right? I do like sesame oil, but I only add sesame oil in the middle of my stir fries, right? I don't add it in the beginning of my stir fries, right? So, it depends on the dish. But I didn't open the bottle at all. But this is what definitely pissed me off. I'm going to show you something. I brought this off of Instacart a while back ago. Let me show you guys. This is called truffle honey. This is called truffle honey. I didn't even open this. He opened it. This wasn't for me. I was going to give this to someone as a gift. This was $21, everybody. And this fucker opens this. So this is why I have it with me. I'm taking it with me back to my store. I'm putting it in storage. Now, since I can't give it to the person that I want to give it to, because this person was talking about truffle honey, and mind you, this person, I was going to mail it to him to see what he thinks. But now I can't mail it to him. So, and mind you, I had it for about 2 weeks, and I haven't heard back from this person though. So I kept it, and mind you, it's been in my grocery bin in the house for a hot minute. This guy goes in the fucking, mind you, each person gets a little bin for their groceries. So if you go grocery shop, you label your food, you put your checkout date and your room number, right? This fucking fat fucker goes in and, yeah, I'm repeating myself again. I know. Sorry. But yeah, he opens everything that was not open. Dude, the avocado oil you could use. I didn't give a shit about it. But don't use the sesame oil. That shit was $12, man. It's expensive. And then he uses 1/3 of, mind you, it's a big bottle like this, right? He uses the dude, you don't need that much oil. And this is why, yeah, man, he's gonna have a heart attack or some type of artery problem. Because the way he eats and the way he cried things, and I was pissed off yesterday. So the owner was like, hey, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. It's like, what'd I do? And I didn't know he was doing other stuff. I did not know he did other bad shit until yesterday when I complained about my fucking my oil and my truffle honey. I was like, dude, I didn't even open that. I didn't even open that. He said it was in the fridge. I said, yo, dude, it had a name. He's like, I thought it was free food. I was like, no. It literally, what does that say on my bin? Mind you, we broke into the front desk. I said, what does that say? It says Panda. What does it say checkout date? What does it say? October 15th, right? So why would you eat my fucking, why would you go in there? And mind you, he's been drinking. He's been doing things that were unethical. Like, I heard he was masturbating in the lobby, touching himself. So yeah, he got kicked out. So I just want people to know, like, yeah. And yeah, he's an American, black African American guy. He's another one that literally thought this was supposed to be like some type of affordable shelter. I'm like, this is a hostel for people that don't not live in New York City or traveling or working in and out of New York City. Like, this is not a shelter. This is a business. This is a hotel establishment for those with passports or traveling. Mind you, and this is where I was overhearing the front desk when they kick him out. Said, next time book somewhere that is suited for your standards, sir, because you didn't realize this was an international house. We have people from all over, and mind you, people don't like your mannerisms. You're rude, you're impolite, you're doing things unethical. I didn't know he was touching himself. So yeah, they kicked him out after the whole they kicked him out after I complained about my belongings, man. I was saving that sesame oil for a stir fry because I'm thinking about making stir fry vegan scrambled eggs again. If you guys didn't see my scrambled eggs, let me tease you.
Okay, for you shots out there, I just made some vegan scrambled eggs with veggies, and I want you to take a piece. This should be going inside a burrito. Normally, I make this go inside a burrito. It has vegan Italian sausage, carrot, mushroom, garlic salt, pepper, umami, and it's
But what I use this scrambled egg is I put it in a burrito wrap, right? I toast it with sesame oil in the inside, not on the outside, because I want some char on that tortilla or that burrito roll, right? And I wrap it up. You can dip it with any sauce you want, verde, red, hot, chili. I don't give a fuck. No matter what sauce it may be, it's gonna taste good. But yeah, I normally recommend adding like pico de gallo with some little bit of like green verde chili. Put that on it. So yeah, I gotta get more tofu. I gotta buy 3 tofus because I'm gonna make a bunch of it because I want to make it for next week because this is gonna be my food for next week. But let's see what we do this weekend. Gotta raise money up and buy groceries again. Even though my check was a little bit short. Well, my check was a lot short because, mind you, I don't get paid a lot. But I'm trying. But with that said, everyone, if you guys want to support grocery shopping, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, $5, $10, $15. It makes up because I'm going to buy $50 worth of groceries. That's the plan. Like last time. Buy $50 worth of groceries from Instacart. Oh, let me show you Instacart. So this is Instacart, right? I want you guys to take notice on something. Look at that. You see the Life Jumbo vegan protein hot dogs? Now in Food Bazaar, it's actually $8 for them, right? But I get it for $6 on Instacart. Wait. The tofu turkey chorizo sausage. They wanted $11 for those at Food Bazaar, but I can get it $8 with Instacart. You see? You see what I mean? Like even the yellow onions, I'm getting $1 off basically. But I'm giving you guys an example. So download Instacart, everyone. It's a really good app if you want to save some money on groceries. Download it. Mind you, I don't have an affiliate link. Let me see if I get an affiliate. So in the comments, I'm sending a comment. That is the link to the Instacart if you want to sign up for Instacart. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's a really good app to save money on food. And I want to show you also the promotions they give you. Like, look. I haven't redeemed these yet. But look, you got a free delivery with your first order at $10. I don't know why they're giving me that again. They keep giving me that again. You got $15 off if you order anything over $125. And you got $10 off any restaurant, $35 minimum order. So if you order from a restaurant through Instacart, you can use this promotion to get $10 off. So these are the promotions over time they gave me to save money. So if I do buy groceries for $125, they give me $15 off. So think about those options when going grocery shopping. And you can schedule when the groceries will come to your home. You can schedule it at the end of the day. You can schedule it at 2 o'clock. You can schedule it at 2:30. They have timelines. And mind you, and someone will deliver it for free. If you order anything over $50, it's free delivery. But I still do tip the delivery driver, you know, because it's only correct and polite to do so, you know. But even though they get a tip on the app, and that's when you can tip on the app. No physical cash. You can tip on the app. So, yeah. That's up to you guys. But with that said, everyone, that is what I'm going to be using, and that's what I've been using to go grocery shopping. So, I try to save money, man. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap ass. I gotta save money. Spend a lot of money. Spend almost $500 on the bouquet of flowers for E. Thanks to some of you that wanted support, like Alicia, Bill, Michael. You know, thank you everyone that literally thought about her. You know, she did not deserve what she. Yeah, I miss her, man. I miss her a lot. So with that said, everyone, if you guys want to help out with groceries, like I said, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. It really does a lot. I really need to restock up. But yeah, I'm going to go to storage now. I'm going to take one of my lock bins. So I do got a lock bin. I use it to store my camera stuff in it. I'm going to take my Pelican case. Yeah, I'm going to take the wheels off it, and that is going to be my refrigerator lockdown for my food. Yeah, I'm taking my Pelican case that I put my cameras in. I'm gonna put all my fucking food in that. I'm gonna lock it and put it in the kitchen. And then I want people to like, yo, this guy is serious. I want people to laugh. I want people to like, yo, your Pelican case is now your case for food. Yo, that is hysterical. Because people are gonna know why I did that in the hostel. They're like, because of that guy. Yeah, this guy was very, mind you, I physically did not have any confrontation with this guy, really. I know he was a nuisance, but I didn't know he was doing all types of other stuff. But yeah. But I'm in a dorm, I'm in a co-ed dorm, so I got 2 girls on the other side, and I got another German guy. Well, he's German-French, but yeah. But he's like, hey man, I see you with different skates all the time. How many rollerblades do you have? He said, we got big rollerblade community in Germany. I said, yeah, I know all about it. Yeah, Paris. We had people here from Paris last week. So yeah. But unfortunately, everyone, I can't do any walks. I had to pay my rent, man. It's expensive, man. Rent is so expensive. Oh man. So yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. Mind you, go to that link in the comments I just left. If you want to join up with Instacart, join Instacart. Trust me, you don't even have to if you're a gamer, you don't even have to go out and go grocery shopping. You can have your food delivered to you. If you're hungry, you got the munchies. Let's say you're a gamer and you got the munchies, or you're in the house watching a movie and you need to order from a restaurant. Well, use Instacart to order your food from the restaurant. And mind you, you might get a free promotion. $10 gift card, $5, save $5, save $10. So it's up to you guys. But Instacart is reliable. It's never been late for my groceries. Sometimes it arrived too early, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes early. I'm like, so it came 25 minutes early. Okay, I guess it's okay to me. It's like, what if I had a house and you couldn't get into my house? You're gonna put my groceries out on a stoop, so some New York fucking asshole would just take my groceries? So you can leave notes. Please be on time exactly at such. But yeah, it's a pretty cool app. I'm gonna be using it probably this weekend if I can get some funds. But I need to turn my phone on too in order to make that happen. Or I really don't. I can just, well, technically I do, because they need a confirmation. Shit. Or do they need a confirmation? I don't think they need a confirmation. I need to double check that. It could be the other app that I use. I stopped using it. Because when I found Instacart like 2 years ago, I was like, oh, hell no. This is way better. Because it gives you a list of grocery stores that are literally, like, not just Food Bazaar. Every single grocery store in New York City is on Instacart. Key Foods. Even Whole Foods is on Instacart. Yeah, if you're a Whole Foods junkie, like going to Whole Foods, well, Whole Foods is on Instacart. So with that said, everyone, I'm gonna get out of here, but I want you guys to help me support what I'm doing. Please subscribe, like, and share. And like I said, if you guys want to help out with the phone bill and some groceries, I would appreciate it. First, I kind of want groceries before my phone bill, because I really don't care about the phone. I don't use it to live stream and stuff. No one really calls me unless an employer does, and he's not going to call me for anything unless he has extra hours for me. But I don't know. Let's see. But anyway, like I said, I just want to buy food because I'm kind of pissed this guy really fucking opened my oil. Mind you, I don't use a lot of oil. I conserve my oil. Like I said, people that know how to cook, they use too much oil. People that do know how to cook, they use the right amount of oil. And they watch their food as they cook. This guy burnt the pan. And I wasn't going to let him burn my wok. Yes, I brought the Hostel a wok. And he wanted to use it. I said, dude, you're not going to use that for that. This is a wok. You know how to use a wok? Nah, chill. Nah, you're not messing up this wok. No, man. He said, oh, I can't use that wok. Nah, mind you, I brought this 6 months ago. It's been here for 6 months. And the way that guy cooked, yeah, I had to take it away. I had to take it away. You're gonna use my oil anyway, right? It didn't have it. Yes, it did have a name on it, bro. You literally had to snap it open in order to get inside the bin, right? Each bin is, mind you, see-through. You can see right through it. That's the thing. He saw something he wanted. He opened the bin. Mind you, this is a snap release, right? You didn't see that big-ass label that says Panda? Room 215? You didn't see that, bro? Nah? But I'm just sharing my stories, everyone. But with that said, I'm going to get out of here. I want to say thank you to Michael. Thank you to Bill Lewis. Thank you to Alicia for supporting. You guys, oh yeah, I don't know what happened to that other Jonathan. I really don't. Yeah, there was a guy named here. He was from New Jersey, named Jonathan. I don't even know what happened to this guy. Like, you guys were asking me, what happened to your other supporters? Well, I don't know. They just disappeared. And mind you, so much harassment. This is why I don't post. This is why I don't like to post anymore on who donates. I mind you, I used to share posts on the person's account, or let's say the person is on PayPal, right? And I share the post of the person sending me. There'd be someone on his internet, mind you, on the video, that will literally contact the person and say, "Don't support this guy. He's a liar, blah blah." Yeah, it's been a harassment. So I stopped doing that for a good reason, though. So now you guys understand why I stopped posting. Now I do post the names, but I don't post the account. What I do is blur out the last name. Well, I don't know. I just don't do it anymore sometimes. And sometimes I do it, and sometimes I just shout out the person. Or sometimes I leave a post. Sometimes I leave a post saying like, "Oh, this person donated, thank you so much for the," because, it's a pain in the ass for some people being harassed for supporting other people. But there's no shame of trying to help humanity face its demons, everybody. That's the problem with people. There are other people in humanity that don't want you to literally live. They want you to suffer. Keep that in mind. With that said, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.